All right, let's get into it. We're going to be going over supply and demand in depth. Let's go ahead. So, let's just say market is downtrending right now at the moment, right? Market is downtrending, and we're looking to catch a supply that way we can continue the ride, right? Continue that wave down. So, as market gives us a low, maybe it starts to consolidate, right? And that's okay, right? We need a break of structure now at this point. As soon as market gives us some support or a lower low, right? We need to go ahead and break that to go ahead with our break of structure to the downside. If we're continuing trend, we need to break this. So as market drops, as market drops down, boom, we get this BOS, right? We get that BOS to the downside. But let's go ahead and put some candles in it so we can go ahead and break this down a little bit. So as the market's rising up in here, boom, this is exactly what we need to see, right? We need to see some type of upward shift movement followed by some aggressive downward momentum, right? This right here is going to give us our BOS to the downside, right? Let's go ahead and delete this because we don't need that. I want the picture clear, right? So when it comes to the supply, we need to find our starting point. So as market gives us this BOS to the downside, we need to follow this rally back up. And as soon as we find that last buying candle, boom, that's going to be our supply. So let's go ahead, mark this up. I'm going to make it a little smaller just so I could add some wicks because wicks do count. I'm just going to add a little wick action. Okay, cool. Awesome. So at this point, we would love for the market to come back and give us this sell opportunity. Boom. Market's heading to our zone. Now, again, levels loves pullback, so we must mark up our pullbacks. This is going to be my alert line, guys. This right here is our freedom. This right here keeps us from watching the charts 24/7, right? If you invested in yourself with education and you're learning how to invest, you should definitely invest in TradingView, right? TradingView gives us alarms that allow us to live freely. If we can set a break and close below with this line, that's going to go ahead and help us out a ton, guys. Trust me. So let's go ahead. Market drops down, pulls back, and heads up. So we need to adjust our alert line. Always adjust. We need to have it on the closest pullback, right? So boom, let's go ahead. Market drops down, pulls back, gives me that higher high, and touches our entry. Maybe you get in on a test trade, maybe you don't, right? That's totally up to you and your trading plan and how you work the charts, right? But we need to identify this area for possible rejections to the downside, right? So if you're waiting for the confirmation trade, awesome. We have our closest pullback to our entry, right? So as soon as market breaks and closes below, we're gonna get an alert. As soon as market breaks and closes below this line here, guys, we will get an alert from TradingView. Now, if market wants to go ahead and play around, but not close below that line, we will not get an alert. This allows us to live freely, guys. Right? So as soon as we get that break and close below, boom, we get an alert. Let's start scaling in. Let's start scaling into the downside. Right? Does this make sense? Give me a one if this makes sense. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool. Now I'm going to break up what's inside. What's inside this starting point? What's inside this supply zone? Right? Let's go ahead. I'm going to draw up, I already have my area. This is what I'm going to be focusing on right here in that area. So let's go ahead. Actually, let's not use that right now. So as markets going up, right? This is lower time. Actually, let me just mark this up real quick. Let's identify this. This could be the 4 hour time frame. I like to look at the 4 hour time frame. So let's just use that example. 4 hour time frame. Step by step. Let's not miss anything. Awesome. 4 hour time frame. This time frame over here may be the 1 hour, maybe the 15 minute. I'm just gonna put the 15 minute for this example. Boom. Awesome. So right now, as I'm drawing upward momentum, I'm focusing on the higher time frame grain candle printing, right? So as market's coming up, higher highs, higher lows on this 15-minute time frame, right? And then what happens? Boom, market shifts. And maybe we don't even come back to get a break and retest or a right shoulder, and market continues to drop. This is what I'm focusing on, guys. So it should be something like this. Oops. Let's just use this over here. Grain candle printing with red momentum candles. Does that make? Are we together right now? You guys can unmute. Let me know. You guys can put a 1.
I think there was a little confusion back in the beginning of this.
Okay, where at?
um, I know it was somewhere in that first break and retest, I believe. I'm not sure exactly.
In this area here, when I was talking about this break and retest.
So I was wondering on the 4 hour time frame, are we
Okay.
considering this a sell opportunity?
Yes. Yes. 4 hour time frame, we were trending down. Right? If we're looking for our starting point and market's dropping down, this starting point is going to be our supply to sell.
So it's just like a re-entry to continue down to that sell.
Yes. Correct.
And so with that line, with where that second arrow is pointing upward, is that mitigation?
Um
It could be. It could be.
yeah,
There's a
it could be.
possibility when we break it down because he's on a 4 hour right now. So when we break smaller time frames, we can see what's happening within the larger candle. So there's a possibility, but that's a different concept than levels.
Yeah. So I know
Okay.
that sounds like you're studying some smart money, which is totally cool, right? But let's keep all the big words that's confusing us outside of what I'm trying to show you on the chart. Because if you can identify this without the big words, bro, I mean, it's game over. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool, cool. But you're right. There could be some mitigation plays in here, right? They're down. There could be some mitigation plays in there. But let's continue. So actually, let's just run this over again. Let's just run this over again, guys. I don't want nobody to get confused. Let's just run this over again. Got you. So we're downtrending. Market is bearish. We're downtrending, and we need to find continuations to the downside. If market is downtrending, we can't be looking for buys. We got to continue to look for sells. Does that make sense? Whoever I was just talking to, does that make sense? You could unmute, bro. Let's have a one-on-one time real quick. I want to
Yeah.
break this down for you. All right, bet. Ricky, awesome. So 4 hour, we're downtrending, and we gotta find an entry to sell. And right now on this call, we're going over supply and demand, and then I'm gonna break down what's in supply and demand with head and shoulder. So it is gonna be slightly advanced, but as long as you can take a picture or draw this drawing I'm gonna give you, bro, you're gonna be okay. Right? So as the market's dropping down, market can get caught in consolidation, right? Let market do its thing. We need market to break through to the downside, right? So as soon as we get some consolidation, We need market to break through. We need market to break through. We need that. This is going to give us our BOS continuation. Boom. Awesome. So in retrospect, this whole thing could be a pullback. Right? Market drops down, giving me a lower low, pulls back to give me a higher high, BOS continuation to the downside. Does that make sense, Ricky?
Yes, and then when it's a sell, pullback means going upward, correct?
Correct.
And when it's a buy, it means going downward
Correct.
for a pullback. All
Because
right.
if market's bullish, market has to pull back down. Market's bullish, market has to pull back down. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Market's bearish, has to pull back up. Market's bearish, has to pull back up. We good?
Yes.
Awesome. So at this point, we got our BOS to the downside. Let's go. But this is just the drawing, and we need to identify the candles, right? So actually, let me get these. Let me pull these down here. All right, let's go ahead. Let's draw our candles. Awesome. Market is pumping to the upside in this area. Let's go ahead. We'll make this a small candle because we need some wicks. And levels, when it comes to levels, wicks do count for starting points. And starting points, guys, if you can identify a starting point, you're identifying a supply or demand. Okay, you're identifying a major zone in the market. So if you can identify this candle, you're on the right track. Right? So let's just go ahead. Boom. Let's get rid of this. I want this thing as clear as possible. I don't even want this line up here. Boom. Market's heading up to the upside and then gives us a nice aggressive sell movement. Nice. Awesome. Now, the easiest way to find a starting point is we need a breakout rally. So notice how this rally, boom, 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 broke out to the downside, right? We need to follow that rally back up and find the last buying opportunity candle. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Ricky? As soon as
So
we get, go ahead.
you said identify the last buying opportunity candle. That's that little green
Yes.
candle. Okay.
Yes. So once we get a breakout rally, market broke out to the downside. This is the rally. Let's follow that rally back up and find that last buying opportunity candle.
Okay,
Boom.
that makes sense.
Awesome. This is it. Let's mark it up. Let's mark it up, baby. So this is going to be our starting point to the downside, right? This candle started this push down. That's why it's called the starting point. And in smart money, it's called the supply zone, right? So it's the same thing. Levels just calls it different, okay? So as market comes back, we're already looking to sell, guys, right? So boom, we should already be anticipating sales. Now, levels, we like to test trade the first area. We like to test trade, meaning our first trade, Ricky, is going to be an under leveraged trade. Let's say your account size could handle a 0.15 lot. Let's say your first trade, Ricky, that may be a 0.02, a 0.05. It's under leveraged. Does that make sense?
And repeat that one more time, please.
Your first trade is going to be a test trade, an under leveraged trade, right? So if your account size, if your account can hold a 0.15, your first touch, your first trade is going to be a 0.05, maybe a 0.01. We're testing this zone to see if it's going to hold. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. So as the market moves up, we need to identify our pullbacks. Notice how market's going higher, but it's pulling back. We need to go ahead and set a breaking close below alert. Right? So this orange line is an alert, Ricky. This is letting me go play basketball, go to the gym, go on dates, study up, go talk to people, right? it's letting me learn how to cook. I'm bettering myself overall. It's letting me read. It's letting me do all that good stuff, right? Every time market pulls back and goes higher, we need to adjust our alert line. So boom, market touched our zone. First touch, test trade, let's just say 0.01. 0.01 test trade. Oh. Oh. I cannot spell. Vinny, what's the box called again? I couldn't find it on TradingView. The box. What box are you talking about? Oh, the Gone box. It's going to be in here. Gone box. It's in the same area in TradingView. Okay, cool. So your first touch was a test trade, Ricky. We just entered 0.01. Now, as soon as market drops below this zone and we break and close, boom, this just let us drop a bigger lot. This just let us drop a bigger lot. So as market pulls back, let's just go ahead and mark up this shoulder zone, make it easy. As market pulls back and gives me this shoulder, Ricky, I'm gonna go ahead and enter a lot size that fits my trading account. Now, I don't know what your lot size is. I don't know what your trading account is. But let's just say in this example, it's 0.15. And this isn't a test trade, it's a confirmation trade. Confirmation trade. Let's move this over. Does that make sense, Ricky?
So you increased the lot size because you are more confident in that trade?
Exactly. As soon as market breaks and closes below this zone, this just gave me my confirmation that market wants to move to the downside. So now we could start looking for another zone so we could enter a bigger lot, because this just gave us confidence. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Now I'm going to break up what's inside here and why the market loves to come back to starting points. Right, so let's just go ahead. On this side, I'm going to be drawing the 15-minute market structure printing. Market's going up, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then market drops. Boom. Market's gone. Market is gone. Right, so in retrospect, when I put everything together, this is what it is, guys. Right, are we all together right now? And what we're looking at on a lower time frame? Right, these candles are the 4 hour, and then this line here may be the 1 hour, maybe the 30-minute, maybe the 15. Right, I'm breaking down what's inside that candle. Does that make sense, guys? Right,
Yeah.
so we already know when it comes to levels that we love the shoulder zone. We love the shoulder zone. Right, so as market comes back up, let's just make this a lot cleaner. Right, so as market comes back up, let's go ahead and adjust. Okay, I want to make sure everything fits in here. Market comes back up, we get some pullbacks. We have to identify those. We have to. Let's go ahead. Market drops down, gives me another high. Adjust. We have to adjust. Market drops down. Now it touched my zone. Uh-oh. Awesome. Again, this is the same thing, guys. I'm just breaking it down on a lower time frame. We just entered on a test trade. right? As soon as we get this confirmation market wants to go to the downside, we can go ahead and start looking for our next zone. Now, Ricky, how do you set the alarm zone? I'll show you right now. Now, Ricky, this is important, bro. If market never breaks below this zone, that's not a confirmation, right? What if market just chills and consolidates, and then boom, takes off? We lost on a small lot, like $2, $3. But if we would have dropped that big lot right here, we could have lost 150, 120, 300. Does that make sense? That's why we test trade. Because if market doesn't break and close below, it can always go higher, right? I want to make that clear. Market will go higher. That's why we need this break and close below. As soon as we get this, boom, that just gave us the confirmation we need. Look at market, even the arrow, I mean, obviously it's a drawing, but this arrow was letting us know we break and close below. We want to hit the flow. We want to head back down. So boom, we go ahead, we find our zone. I'm gonna go ahead and use the shoulder. Market touches this area, Ricky. What are we gonna do, bro? Are we looking to buy at this zone right here?
So if it passes the yellow line and then goes back up to that second gray box you added,
Yes. What are we doing?
for that,
Are we looking to are we looking to buy
doing a
right
sell?
here? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boom.
Yeah.
Confirmation, baby.
Oh, and
Confirmation.
a question about that, the gone box. You know
Okay.
how it has that line in the middle, the 0.5?
Uh,
Is it supposed to touch that middle line or
okay.
just
So
anywhere in the gray box?
good question. Good question. So anywhere in the gray box, that whole box is a zone, right? That whole box is a sell zone, right? So
Okay.
it can let's just make this a little bigger, right? It can touch the bottom, and that would be good for a sell. It could touch the 50, and that'll be good for a sell. It could touch the top, and it could be good for a sell, right? Our stop loss will always go above the high. Will always go above the high. I should
Mm-hmm.
put a I'm gonna put a wick right here. I should have put that. That's my bad. Let's actually will always go above the high.
Oh, and before you delete the everything, can I take a screenshot?
Yeah, man. Heck
Screenshot of
yeah.
it? All right,
Heck yeah.
cool.
So hold on. This is my 15-minute. This is my 4-hour. And again, we are looking to sell the market, guys. I'm showing you on the 4-hour time frame, this is my supply. And then on the 15-minute, I'm showing you why market loves that area, because it's a head and shoulder that needs to be mitigated, right? Smart money is right here. Left, it's the same thing. Head and shoulder, smart money concepts, it's the same zone. So whether you want to look for smart money mitigation or right shoulder, aka mitigation, it's the same thing. Let's go ahead and hop in so we can get some sales in. Does this make sense, guys? Are we good right now? Give me a 5 if we're good. Fives? Let's go. Let's go. All right, cool. Now I'm going to show you the demand zone. All right, so let's just clean up real quick. Let's clean up. Actually, let's take a screenshot. I hope you guys took a screenshot. Let's go ahead. Bow. Awesome. All right, cool. Let's go. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. We could delete this. Let's actually just delete this for now. Yeah, let's just delete this for now. All right, cool. Let's put this on the bottom. We'll put this on the bottom as well. All right. So Market's coming back up to our zone. And guys, I draw everything specific, like very specific, okay? Now remember, guys, a starting point is created when we get a break and close rally. Okay, just keep that in your mind. That should be in your notes. Break and close rally, look for starting point. Right, let's go ahead. Market's coming back up to our zone, coming back up to our zone, and then let's just say we have a pullback. Right, market likes to pull back, right? It's pretty healthy, it's pretty natural. Market's coming up, market's coming up, market pulls back. Again, pretty natural, right? Nothing too suspicious, nothing too suspicious. And then what happens? Boom, we're looking for sells, right? We just talked about selling here. But market's saying not today, and we're breaking above. What just happened, guys? Who can unmute and tell me what just happened in the market?
Violation.
Violation. Violation. This supply just got violated. Cool. Awesome. We're not, yeah, it got clapped, bro. We're not even looking to sell no more. So what we're gonna be looking for now are buys. So let's just delete this. Boom. Right. Our first entry, guys, is going to be the break and retest. Let's just delete this one. It's going to be the break and retest off this previous supply. Right? Off our previous supply. So let's just go ahead. We'll actually just draw on the same thing. Let's just stay up to date, right? Boom. Same thing. We're the same right now, right? It's the same thing. Now notice our supply just got violated, but what just happened right here? We just got a head and shoulder violation, right? So as market comes back down, touches our zone, what are we looking to do, guys? We're looking to buy. That's the break and retest right there. Boom. Market breaks and retests off our supply zone. And now you know why. Because it's a head and shoulder violation on a lower time frame. We're going to go ahead on the charts right now. I'm going to break this down to you. But I want to show you guys. I want to break it down and show you. Right? That's our first entry as soon as market disrespects. Right? Cool. Where's our second zone? Right here. Well, now we can delete this zone. All right, now we can delete this. If anything, I will go ahead and take a screenshot of this first before I delete it. Before I delete it. Oops. So this was my setup. Now this is going to be my stop loss for the buy. Right? How do we identify stop losses for this break and retest buy? Well, we pay attention to pullbacks, guys. Market comes up, pulls back. Comes up, pulls back. Market goes higher, pulls back. We get that violation. Market comes back to this zone. We could enter with our stop loss at that previous higher low. We could shift the market up. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot. Boom. Let's go ahead. Let's delete. Cool. That was entry one. Where's my second entry? Where's my second entry, guys? If we just got a change of character to the upside, we need to find this rally. Boom. We just got on the chart. We just found it, this rally. We need to follow it right back down to the last selling opportunity candle. There it is. Boom. Let's just move this over. So as market's coming back, we're looking to get in on this buy. But we can never forget our alert, guys. Don't forget our alert. Market pulls back, touches my zone, boom. Same thing. Let's adjust and nothing changes. 0.01 test trade. Are you with me, Ricky? Are we still good, bro?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. As soon as market breaks and closes above, we just got an alert. We just got an alert. So let's go ahead and find our next zone. And now we could have a confirmation trade.
So in this example, you identified the last sell candle, and that's where you placed your gone box.
Correct. Correct, correct. Why did I identify this last selling candle, Ricky?
Because then you notice the following 4 candles show an upward trend.
But why was that so
What?
important? Like why is that piece right there so important? You're right. You're 100% right, but I want to make sure you know it all around, you know? So we found this rally. Why is this rally so important?
You said something about the break and close rally, look for an entry point?
Boom. Yes, sir. We found our rally. Did market break and close above, Ricky?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, it's a drawing. It's a nice Picasso. But we do have a break and close above, which all we have to do, follow this rally back down. Boom. This last selling opportunity candle is going to be our starting point. This candle right here started this rally. Boom. Does that make sense, Ricky?
Yes, it does.
Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Now I'm going to be breaking down on the 15-minute drawing. What's going on in here? Right? What's going on in here? So as, again, I'm drawing this candle print on this Picasso. Market's dropping down. Market's dropping down. And then boom. Market doesn't even give us a retest and it's gone. And it's gone. And again, guys, I'm drawing this candle right here. So this is how it should be. Let's see if we can print these two. Boom. Does this make sense, guys? I hope this makes sense. This is what I'm trying to, you know, copy, right? So, we already know when it comes to levels. Boom. We're looking to buy off that right shoulder, right? So as market comes back down, market drops down, pulls back, drops down lower. Let's go ahead. Get our alert. Let's get our alert. Market pulls back, drops down lower. We got to adjust our alert, guys. Got to adjust our alert. Market pulls back and drops lower and touches our zone. What are we doing, Ricky? As soon as market touches the zone, what are we looking to do?
To do a test trade of 0.01, small
Yes,
one.
sir. Yes, sir. Awesome. I'm loving it. Good stuff, bro. Now, as soon as we get this break and close above, that just gives us confirmation. That just gave us some confirmation, Ricky, that we were right, that our zone that we predicted was correct. Look at that shift. Again, it's a Picasso, but look at that thing. It's moving, boy. Let's go. Right? Now, as soon as market comes back to our right shoulder zone, we're looking to do what, Ricky? What are we going to do right here after getting confirmation, bro?
This time placing a higher confirmation trade.
Yes, sir. Boom. This is going to be on the 4-hour time frame. This may be on the 1 hour, the 30-minute, 15-minute. If you break down a starting point / supply and demand, this is what's going to be in there. Right? Let's go take a look, guys. Let's just go hop on some charts. Let's go hop on charts. Let's clean up. Let's stay fresh. Let's actually see if we can see some things with with Nas. I know y'all love Nas, bro. I know Will handles that, but he caught a play. He caught a play last week, and I was like, bro, that's it right there, bro. Let's see. I think it was in here, if I'm not mistaken. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let's just see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, we just missed that, bro. If I'm not mistaken, I think the setup was right here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Man, I don't think. Oh, duh, this isn't even. I'm like, bro, what the heck? That's funny. It's the dollar. That's not even Nas. That's funny. Nas 100. We're on the 1 hour. Okay, cool. I think this was the play right here. Awesome. So notice how. Notice this, guys. It could be as simple as this. Market drops down. Notice how there is 2 candles printed to the side. That's consolidation, guys. But this is also a lower low, lower high. We must break below this in order to continue that BOS. Market drops lower. Boom. Ricky, this is, oops, holy smokes. Ricky, this is my breakout rally, bro. This is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Market was so powerful, it left an imbalance. Heck yeah, bro. If you can identify that and identify this last buying candle, you can see the setup. You can find the starting point. You can find the supply and demand. So let's just go ahead and we'll mark it up from wick to wick. Boom. You can see that Will called out a nasty play for a 300 plus pit drop. Nasty. Will, you're the GOAT, bro. Now let's go ahead and break down that candle specifically. Let's go ahead. I already know you guys can see it. We don't even really need to drop down, you know, but let's go ahead. Boom. We just dropped down 1 time frame lower. Oops, let's go back. I wanted to take this, send it across. Because notice how we don't have a break and retest. Let's actually clean this here. Notice how we don't have a break and retest. There's a huge imbalance right here as well, right? And then this candle, that's our supply. But can you guys see the setup? Can you guys see this? Consolidation. The head. Massive, massive rally. We come right back. Guys, this is it. This is it right here. That's the move. Will called that out, bro. You see it. I know you can see it. Nasty movement. Nasty movement, guys. I love it. Absolutely the GOAT. Right? That right there is a nice play. And when he sent that in, I was like, bruh, no brainer. I could see it. Right? I could see it. Now look, check me out. We're on the 1 hour time frame. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Market gives me a low, lower high, lower low. Now we could slowly see market making its way back up nice and slow. Nice and slow, right? Now if we can get a break and close above on the 4 hour, I'm not sure if that's a break and close above. Let's see. Okay, it is. Nice. Nice. That's not fully convincing to me, to be honest, but that's cool. Because check me out. Check me out. This is technically, yeah, I'm not convinced at all. But check me out. Right, we do get a slight breakout rally. Breakout, 2 candle breakout. Boom. Now this isn't massive movement, but we do get Where's that wick? 130 pip move off that. Now again, that's not the best movement, but it's all about catching some pips, having good money management, moving stop loss to break even, knowing when to take partials, things like that. Right? Things like that. Let's see. I mean, I'm not convinced at all that this wants to continue to buy up, to be honest. And I'm not, trying to identify any setups right now. I want to show you guys examples. So let's just go ahead. We'll let Will take care of that stuff. Now let's look at some yens because Hindu pips. So we got some news with the yens. Let's see. This is the 4 hour. Not a whole lot going on. Let's see some. So check me out. This is what I'm seeing right here, guys. So what I'm seeing. Let me just. Right. Notice how we get structured to the upside. We got a low. Market goes higher. We got a low. Market goes higher. We get a low. So we're creating structure as we go higher, right? Now notice what happens. Break a structure. Break a structure. Break a structure. We just broke 3 structures with a nice 1, 2, 3, 4 candle rally. So let's follow that rally right back up. Boom. This last buying candle is going to be my starting point. To sell. This is my stop loss. That wick, boom, that's my stop loss. So as market comes back up, nice wick entry, we shift the market down. This is AJ. So this is a nice 135 pip move. Nice 135 pip move. Now let's just see if levels will let us go back this far. Let's drop down to the 1 hour. Okay, we don't even need to drop down any lower. Can you guys see the setup? On the 4 hour time frame, this was 1 candle. But on the 1 hour time frame, we could see its consolidation. The wick clears some liquidity, and the market drops and drops and drops. Boom. That was a nice head and shoulder setup right there. Market comes back. Boom. Market shifts. Let's just take a look. Let's continue to look. Look around. Look around. Why did market come all the way down here? That's interesting. Why did market come all the way down here? That is interesting. Ah, I know why. I know this is more of a head and shoulder setup. Market would have to break this, which it does right there. The head, we break above, market comes right back down to the shoulder, and then we're shifting up. That's nice. That's really nice. All right, let's continue because we don't got that much time left. Okay, check me out. Check me out. Market was coming up, and then boom, we get a 1 candle rally breakout. Now it looks like that's going to be our supply. Looks like the candle is rejecting at the moment. Now we don't really have to drop down. I mean, let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead. I mean, you can already see the setup. I mean, you can already see it. Consolidation. Boom. Massive drop. Massive drop. Now let's just take a look at the 1 minute and see what that's looking like. That is crazy. Well, that's definitely a news candle right there. That's insane. Let's see, what is CJ looking like? Four-hour definitely bullish. We're rejecting off these lows at the moment. We do not have a 4-hour break and close below. All right, cool. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm not really sure about this zone because right now in the 4-hour time frame, this is what I see right above it. Consolidation, right? We get a little head action, trapped inside consolidation. Check me out, guys. Ricky, if you're watching this, this is why we need that break and close, bro. Because market can just get trapped in consolidation again. And then boom, we finally get it. So that's important, right? That is important. Boom, we finally get it. So let's follow that rally right back up, bro. Let's follow that rally right back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have our last selling candle right here. Boom. Not only that, I mean, levels helps you find supply zones. We can see if we move it, level is telling you, yo, supply zone. Now we can see here. Now I didn't even check it out. But market is rejecting off a failed supply. Market rejected once, rejecting twice. We can see there's new demand zone. So, guys, levels, they be helping you out. They be hooking you up. So this zone right here would be pretty interested to continue selling. Right, since we don't really have any confirmation to sell, at least on the 4-hour time frame. I would have loved to get some sell action if we would have broken close below, because that would have gave us a nice indication. But I mean, that's not convincing me a whole ton. And right now, I'm just keeping this in my back pocket as consolidation. All right, as consolidation. Now, check me out, Ricky. Right, check me out, Ricky. If you're going to trade this on the 1 hour, because I know you'd be like, bro, you're on the 4-hour. You like to trade the 4-hour, but I like to trade the 1 hour. I'm like, yo, you're right, bro. Trade what you see. Okay, cool. First confirmation. On the 4-hour, we do break and close below. Or, I'm sorry, on the 1 hour, we do break and close below. Now, we can see here, Ricky, this should have been your test trade, right? Should have been your test trade 0.01. And we'll end the call with this, because this is a pretty good example. 0.01 test trade. Cool. Where should my alarm be, Ricky? If market came up, gave me a higher high, gave me a higher low. This is where my alert should have started. Market goes higher, market pulls back. Now I got to adjust, Ricky. Is this making sense? Right? So on the 1 hour on the 1 hour time frame, boom, we just got our touch. Now, if we can hold this zone and we can break and close below here no matter how long it takes. Again, maybe it gets consolidation again. But as soon as we break and close below, boom, confirmation. Confirmation. Right, let's go ahead and start looking for another zone, another possible zone. So we can go ahead and take some opportunity to the downside. Does that make sense? Again, this stuff has to play out in our favor. We draw it out, but it has to happen this way. That's why these alerts are so important. Wait, we break and close below. Let's go ahead and find a re-entry to the downside. But I would not mind this on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, market's still shifting down for the ends. Let's just take a look. Actually, I don't have time. But on the 4-hour time frame, this would be the setup. Right? This would be the setup to sell it off. Stop loss would go above here. If you like loose stop losses, right? I'm a big fan of some loose stop losses. Give your trades room to work. Change of character. You're entering off supply. I would enter off the right shoulder, and both of our stop losses should be the high. So you can give your trade room to work. Right? Now, if this zone gets violated, okay, cool. We already know what to do. This zone gets violated, boom. Inverted setup, inverted setup. That would be my left shoulder. We've yet to get a demand zone, so when that time comes, we'll go over it. But as soon as market pulls back, let's go ahead. Right? We already know what to do, guys. If you take notes on every call, you should have the play. Right? Send me trade setups. Send them in the Powerhouse at me. Send them in California Powerhouse. Tag me. Send them in 805 Powerhouse. Tag me. Send them to me personally. Send it to me on Instagram. Blow me up. If you're marking up charts and you need confirmation, guys, blow me up. Send them in the charts. Someone will get back to you. I promise. Right? But that's it for me for tonight. I hope you guys got some value.